The best part about mobile gaming is that it's an ever-changing space. A new month is here, and that means a lot of new games. Hi folks, I'm Paul, and today on Android Tools, we're going to be counting down our top picks for the top 10 best new Android and iOS games of June 2024. Most of them are free and some cost a few bucks, but all of them will keep you entertained at home or when you're out and about. So without further ado, let's get started. First up at number 10, we have Figment 2. The sequel to 2017's indie hit Figment is finally available. Figment 2 Creed Valley is incredibly hard to label, a game that both plays like an action-adventure at heart and has a huge heart, pulling your heartstrings as you roam the confines of the mind in search of the lost courage. It's a remarkable but short trip that deserves to be experienced by everyone who loves testing their action and puzzle skills, with the company of some genius tunes. Dusty and Piper are the amazing duo that embarks on this surreal journey into the mind of a married man with a young daughter, Inside Out style. Striking a great balance between action and puzzle solving, Figment 2 will ask courageous Dusty to swing his wood sword at most enemies and challenges, while Birdie is his open-minded and sometimes naive counterpart. Breaking into number 9, we have Zenless Zone Zero. From the creators of Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin Impact, is a game with more urban character but no less full of fantasy. The action takes you to a post-apocalyptic metropolis, New Eridu, in an exciting ARPG with 3D anime-style animation. You will play the role of a proxy, a professional who guides those who want to explore the Hollows. The Hollows are a supernatural catastrophe that destroyed the world of Zenless Zone Zero. They emerge in the air and create strange dimensions. Moreover, they seem to be the original of the ethereal, mysterious monsters you will often have to fight against. New Eridu is the only city to be saved from the apocalypse and now survives by drawing resources from the Hollows themselves, which attracts all sorts of factions, from corporations to gangs and mafias. But you will not be alone. In Zenless Zone Zero, you will be accompanied by a diverse group of allies who will help you fight and discover the mysteries of this world. Coming in at number 8, we have Construction Simulator 4. Like previous versions, Construction Simulator 4 is a building simulation game. At this launch, the game promises to bring you a beautiful experience with a map of forests and bays inspired by the scenery of the beautiful Canadian country. For the first time in the Constructing Simulator series, players discovered 3 large areas in a map that you have never seen in the previous versions. We can build in many different terrains and environments. Along with a significant upgrade of graphics, now the Construction Simulator 4 has brought you an extremely detailed and realistic construction scene. With Construction Simulator 4, you seem to be role-playing in real masons and engineers. You need to simply create beautiful works and complete the task items set out. Next up at number 7, we have Europe Front Remastered. This is an updated and improved re-release of an exciting first-person shooter set in the scenery of the Second World War. The game plunges you into the thick of World War II's most crucial battles, offering a front-row seat to history's pivotal moments. You take on the role of a heroic soldier wielding meticulously recreated weapons and operating iconic military equipment, which adds a layer of authenticity that makes the experience truly immersive. Each mission is a carefully crafted tribute to real historical events, and you'll find yourself in the heart of everything from gritty trench warfare to intense urban skirmishes. The variety of weapons at your disposal is impressive. You can get your hands on classic rifles, submachine guns and grenades, and even take control of tanks and fighter jets. Down to number 6, we have Last World. Last World is a game that mixes survival, adventure, and action, transporting you to a universe similar to that of Pokémon. As you go through the breathtaking 3D open world, you must capture loads of creatures that will accompany you in countless challenges. In this game, you'll find yourself on an island where you must survive while completing multiple missions. On this island, you'll coexist with hundreds of players who will also be fighting to make the most of all the available resources. On the right of the screen are the various challenges you must complete to progress in the game. Cutting wood, getting leather, collecting coal, or breaking rocks are just some of the actions you'll have to carry out. It has tons of pals to discover right from the very start. Moving on to number 5, we have Final Rumble. If you're looking for a game that blends excitement and social fun, Final Rumble is where it's at. This game pulls you into an energetic, immersive world where you can dive into thrilling gameplay while making new friends along the way. You'll start by creating a personalized character that represents your style. Then jump into epic battles, explore vast landscapes, and connect with players from around the globe. In the game, you can hang out in the social hub, a lively virtual space perfect for chatting, trading items, sharing tips, or just chilling after a tough fight. It's the beating heart of the final Rumble community. Show off your unique style with extensive character customization and team up with friends for co-op missions to discover hidden treasures and solve ancient mysteries together. Next up at number 4, we have 7 Billion Zombies. This is an RPG where you have to face a zombie invasion that is threatening the entire planet. This is an RPG where you have to move around the Earth with your team of heroes while destroying all the zombies that want to take over the world. You have been put in charge of a diverse group of heroes whose only objective is to destroy all the zombies. This is something that you can easily do, as the 7 Billion Zombies gameplay lets you enjoy all the infinite battle action as you watch the screen. Your characters will always attack automatically in each battle, and you just have to increase their power, equip them with the best objects, and use their special powers when they fought enough to have charged them up. Before we keep going, a big shout out to the Apocalypse Sacrifice for sponsoring today's video. From the moment you wake up in Joy Valley with nothing but a cryptic note in your mouth, you're thrust into a whirlwind of mystery and danger. Combat in this game isn't your typical hack and slash affair. You gotta use slashing as your core mechanic to take down monsters and solve puzzles. This game is a type of point-and-click adventure game. But here's where things get really interesting. Your choices matter. Will you choose to be a hero rescuing the villagers, or will you sacrifice them to accomplish your own adventurous feats? Every decision you make has consequences. About aesthetics, the Apocalypse Sacrifice nails that perfect blend of retro charm and modern design. And can we talk about the world building? From lush forests teeming with life to barren deserts scorched by the sun, Joy Valley is a sight to behold. And the best part? You get to explore it all. But be warned, not everything is as it seems in Joy Valley. You gotta keep your wits about you, gathering clues from NPCs, documents, and items scattered throughout the world. So what are you waiting for? Dive in and discover the secrets of Joy Valley. Coming in at number 3, we have Be a Pro. This is a pure FIFA or PES-style 3D soccer game where you can play full matches against an AI or online opponents from around the world. Unlike other similar games, you can sign huge world-famous stars to your team right from the start. Among Be a Pro's strengths are a large number of game modes and licenses. You'll be able to compete in friendly matches both online and against an AI. Similarly, you'll be able to complete many training circuits where you'll learn all the advanced commands. You can also play in different leagues and international tournaments. And you'll get all of this while signing new players to your bench. Be a Pro is an excellent 3D soccer game with outstanding graphics and many player models that are similar to their real-life counterparts. Next up at number 2, we have Amikin Survival. This is an RPG that transports you to the world of Amatera. There, your goal is to collect creatures called Amikins and discover new surroundings. Along the way, you can upgrade your creature's abilities and unlock new parts of the map as you level up. At the start of the game, you can choose some elements of your character's appearance, such as hair or skin color. The game mixes real-time combat with strategy. In addition to fighting and defeating enemies, you can also interact with elements dotted around the environment. You can erect various buildings that allow you to carry out new activities, such as making new weapons. To make weapons and construct buildings, you will need to collect resources from the environment, such as wood, metal, or magic elements. And finally at number 1, we have Power Zone. Power Zone is an exciting battle royale with construction and shooting that's very similar to Fortnite, in which you have to fight against dozens of enemies to survive until the end. In this epic adventure, you'll have to scour nearby locations in search of the equipment you need in order to face your opponents. If you want to enjoy exciting one-on-one PvP battles, download the free APK of Power Zone. In order to win the battle, you have to survive until the end of the game. If you want to get far and protect yourself from enemy bullets, you must build walls to defend yourself. Show off your skills by making all kinds of barriers, sharpen your aim, and kill anyone who comes near you. In addition, on Power Zone, you can find countless different weapons to suit your preferred style of play. And that is all for today. Leave us a comment and let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time right here on Android Tools.